Facebook, a universal tool. Our group number is 23 with Lance White, Jawad Mahmood, James Merritt. We have decided for our media analysis group final project to do the media object of the social networking site Facebook. An introduction to Facebook. Now, what is Facebook? Facebook is an American online social networking company and publisher. It was based in Menlo Park, California right now, and it was first launched in February 4, 2004. Now, who was the founder of Facebook? It was Mark Zuckerberg. Originally made for Harvard, Columbia, Stanford, and Yale college students, it has now taken all over the world. Now considered one of the big four technologies along with companies such as Google, Amazon, and Apple. Every 60 seconds, there's about 400 new users and 147,000 photos uploaded. Now, in today's world, Mark Zuckerberg is still the CEO, and David Weiner is the CFO.
Specificity of medium. Facebook, being a medium, has particular features that other mediums have as well, such as network externalities, the principle that the more people who use the platform, the more useful that platform is to each user. Mode of disappearance, melting into the external screen, questioning reality without any actual change occurring. Spectacle, the social connection between people that is mediated by images. Sense and nonsense, tossing relevant material and irrelevant material together as a form of manipulating the viewer. Telekinesia, the supposed perception of objects by means other than the known senses. Passive acceptance, submitting or accepting without objection resistance. Fetishism of the commodity, the domination of social by intangible as well as tangible things. Liveness, properties of concurrent systems that make it essential for each system to make progress. Habit loop, initially provoked by a cue and a reward of some kind, then body is habituated. Person then anticipates the reward so that craving drives the loop, much like posting a picture and receiving likes and good comments, making you want to post again on things like Facebook. Compared to other media, Twitter is very similar to Facebook, as well as it has the same similar features, such as network externalities, mode of disappearance, sense and nonsense, passive acceptance, fetishism of the commodity, liveness, habit loop. But really, there is no real alternative to Facebook. This is due to its reach and scope in our world today. Specificity of form and content. Facebook has a unique content and style. It has an individualized algorithmic feed, which means different posts are sorted and filtered in each individual's newsfeed, making each account's content unique. It has the like button and the positive stance it indicates. It has high resolution images, and Facebook also requires users to use their real name when making an account, unlike other social networking companies. Strict rules about postings that may be considered inappropriate are strictly enforced. Politics. Within their legal right to restrict content posted if they see fit. This is Facebook's legal right. No private company can promise freedom of speech or privacy anymore when communicating in the network public. This includes Facebook. Significant amount of people do not use their real name on Facebook, but will not have any issues as long as said people are not political activists. Community policing. Company acts only if something is reported and ignores the transgressions that have been flagged by other members of the network. Facebook follows this policy. Relation to similar media forms. Google is a similar media form. It is a private company. It can restrict content if need be, but it is less strict than Facebook. It has program filters and sorts materials posted. allows the ability to show positive opinions towards posts as well, just like Facebook.
Relation to viewer and context. Experience of user. Joining Facebook is the start to becoming connected to family and friends, but also means joining the network public sphere. Individual reality becomes social, shaped by social forces and dependent on those same forces. Worldviews that have been materialized are being presented. Facebook posts are capital accumulated to the point that it becomes images, shaping the user's views. Exposure to the ideas circulated by political activists is a side effect of membership. Both Facebook and Google have created the foundation of the internet and its experience. What appears is good, what is good appears. Attention has become so familiar from the other culture products that it appears automatically. A high resolution image looks more brilliant and impressive, more mimetic and magic, more scary and seductive than a poor context, online social networking website, and mobile social media application. Distribution of media object. Media vectors are the technology that media content travels along from one system or point to another. Yet that vector has no necessary position. It can link to almost any point together. This is the paradox of the media vector. The technical properties are hard and fast and fixed, but it can connect enormously vast and vaguely defined spaces together and move images and sounds, words and furies between them. I'm ready. Okay. Media ideology. Message about society. Society being controlled by production means life presented is nothing but a large amount of spectacles. People believe social media to a social standard that everyone must be a part of. People will blindly accept what appears to them as correct and ethical without question. Society is dominated by the physical as much as it is dominated by the non-physical. The cultural industry endlessly cheats its consumers out of what it endlessly promises. Society can do anything, but only if people hand themselves over to society, body, and soul. All ideology hails concrete individuals as concrete subjects by the functioning of the category of the subject. Someone's practices can be reflected in their attitude and beliefs. Society sees poor images posted as embodiments of past cinema and video art, almost like a tribute. At the base, the need to connect oneself with others to world's events is central to the development of modern nation. Habit, habits link not only humans to other humans, but also humans to non-humans and the environment. Functions and roles of the media object. Connection. The media toss around sense and nonsense. They manipulate in every sense at once. No one can control this process. The media are the vehicle for simulation, which belongs to the system, and for the simulation, which destroys the system. Functions as a virtual living room for family and friends, and a virtual underground meeting for social organizations. Social organizations use Facebook as a tool to spread the word that work about their movements, even though the network does not allow this, which leads to them being shut down time and time again.
This is a list of the class readings we have used for the project we have just presented to you. As you can see, each one of the readings is numbered. Those numbers correspond to the quotes and bullet points in the presentation we have just shown. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you for watching.